realizing he's going to need that item to help him catch up in this game. But that said, he's richer than all the heroes on the side of Team Liquid now, so God knows what's happening in this match. Mickey. OD's being jumped here. Tiger's going to dive into his rescue, get the silence. Obviously going to be enough, though. I don't think it is. Mickey's going to get dropped by a dissimulate from Thompson, and Thompson's looking for more. Insania's going to be his next target. He gets cut down by the double damage. Meanwhile, Seb trying to look for a target, wants to try and find the jewel, as Io's even going to relocate himself out. Gets Thompson out of there. He was on the magnetize, but he keeps him alive. And in they go with the Moonlight Shadow. They're down detection here. Boxy's just going to get dueled up. In comes the Blade Mail. In comes the Dual Arrow to follow up as well. But there is a swift response from Team Liquid. He's not going to go down inside the duel. Maybe he'll go down afterwards. Though Boxy getting a decent amount of damage off in the process, but still will fall. But Thompson's going to die in response. A pretty good trade, all things considered, for the side of Team Liquid. They're already looking, they get on top of Koik for so damn quickly. That Blink Dagger comes in, they will bring down the Visage. See you later, birdie. No more flying today. Balanced up, and then doesn't matter how many charges you get on Astral Imprisonment if you're silenced. And once more, they're jumping in. They're trying to make the play onto Saxa here. They need to bring him down real damn quick, because there's a response coming in quickly from the side of OG. In fact, they're going to go straight in for the backlines. A double banishment coming out from the OD to try and keep Insania alive. Insania, in fact, going to go for the freezing field. It's pretty damn nice. It's doing a decent amount of work. Void Spirit's going to lose his life because of this. Quaker falls at the same time. Meanwhile, Legion Commander, she's getting jumped on by Boxy. Rod's going to kill it. Oh, it's not. She's gone. See you later, Legion. She gets TP'd out by No Tail. What an amazing save from the IO. And it looks like they're only going to lose maybe mid one as well. Let's see. They're still playing around with this, but Seb's actually TP'd across to the middle tower to help out the Ursa. In comes No Tail flying on from the side, and all of a sudden the tables are turning. Boxy needs to leave. Another duel coming down. They get the big one, but the kick away from Tiger keeps him safe. And now Boxy rips through the fight, brings down Seb instead. Mickey is actually the one who wins the duel, and now they look to take revenge. They get on top of this Mirana. Mirana gets brought down mid one with the BKB. Will be able to finish off Insania, but now he's in some trouble. He's just going to have to TP himself away. Should complete that one, but No Tail, he's going to try and get the tether across the range creep, but perfectly predicted by be here whenever he... Oh, Tiger with the smoke pop. They don't know where he's here. They don't know he's here at all. He's in a perfect position to completely unravel OG's plan, as Thompson does get on top of this OD, gets him caught up inside that taunt, but his team is not coming in to help him out. Now, mid one and No Tail gonna get on top here as they will relocate themselves forward, trying to cut somebody off. That didn't really work, though, and now it gets a little bit awkward. They're trying to move across towards Tiger. Tiger will fall, but gets off a big magnetize in the process. He's actually going to buy back into this one and try and take this fight. Liquid, they're here to stay. Meanwhile, Tiger comes back from the dead, trying to play around with mid one. Could be in some trouble straight off the bat, though. 5 Fury Strikes already on him. He needs to stay away. Mid one, the BKB, looking for some targets here. Looking to do a bit of disruption. They'll get on top of the OD. That's a big target. He is dead for 50. Mid one moving across. Looking for Boxy as he takes down Seb, but Boxy in some trouble as well. Moving across the creep wave. He's got himself the Timber Chain available in just 1 second. Goes back in. Blows up mid one. He turns it around. He's going to lose his whole life here to Thompson and Saxa, but they might be able to turn around and drag him to kill him to the Void Spirit. He does get out that taunt onto Tiger, stopping the lockdown from coming through onto him. Can he finish the job? He's not going to even be able to bring down Tiger. He will get him with the urn, but dying for that. And immediately going in with a duel in the mid lane onto Boxy, but Liquid are looking to respond to this one. They want to see if they can bring down Seb in the time it takes for the team to get over, but Seb gets off the BKB, gets the big heals from No Tail, and he's going to be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, they'll look across, they'll finish the job onto Tiger as the Earth Spirit's going to be the first one to fall. Thompson, though, dies the big ultimate from Mickey and Insania. They get the response, and they're actually the ones who hold the ground here and force back OG. Seb's going to throw in a couple of spells, but no big commitment from him as he now chases forwards. Arrow's going to whiff, doesn't quite land onto anybody.
Radiant are scanning.
Seb does find Quake for hit. Duel. Ooh, okay. Creative Blink, but he manages to get him, and that's all that matters. They'll be able to bring down this Visage, and that is a nice kill. Oh, Boxy, sweet little Boxy. He's been found once more. Yeah, Liquid, they break formation, and OG break them.
This'll come in handy.
Why have they started breaking up the mid one? Walking up the high ground, saying hello to Boxy, but immediately going to get frostbitten up by Insania. But he's got that Abyssal Blade. He's going to throw it down onto the Timbersaw. Tiger's going to come across, try and help him out, but the Eels comes down onto the Timbersaw, but it's not going to be enough to save Tiger at the very least. And now they're just going to instantly kill off Insania. Nice ulti. He tried for it, and now the duel comes down onto Boxy. He will fall as well. Mickey's going to delay the inevitable with the Astral, but I don't think there's anything they can do as Boxy comes back to life. Nice Timber Chain down to low ground. Thompson's actually looking across. Judy OD, he gets out the taunt. He's in some trouble. His Eels going to fall. Meanwhile, Boxy jumping across. Thompson's on his tail, though, getting on top of him to simulate across. As in comes Yersa, he is disarmed, so no bashes for you, but just trying to stay on top of this Timbersaw. As Timbersaw trying to limp back to his fountain, so instead they'll look towards Koikfer, and Koikfer is going to be able to drop here as the Abyssal Blade comes through again. OG find another. They can't take bottom. There is a tier 2, so Liquid do have a chance to take one more engagement. All the Megas come through. Boxy actually finding Seb here. Seb has a BKB though. He's going to go for the duel. He's going to go for the duel with the Tiger, the Madman. This might actually pay off. Jensen's going to come through as well, but in comes that all-important Astral from the OD, keeping him safe a little bit longer, but Tiger will fall regardless, so he's going to buy back into this one. Meanwhile, mid-1 and Hotel just trying to get themselves away. The Magnetized on top of them, but Boxy is chasing. He's got the Yules available. If they just go onto the high ground and put the BKB on get it under the tier 4s. That doesn't look cautious to me. They're going to be able to take down Nikke. Nikke buying back immediately. Tiger, though, he doesn't have buyback if he dies to mid-1, which he certainly will. The tower's doing a decent amount of work, though, and that's at least going to force back the Ursa. Arrow's going to connect onto Zheng, but Mikke is there with the save with the Astral. Going to use one onto Thompson as well, but the duel's going to come down onto Boxy as all of a sudden OG just appear on top of their faces. Boxy has gone 53 duel odds. It seems unlikely, but you know, this team's capable of magic. Let's see. Mid-1 just back away at that tower now, looking over towards the Timbersaw. Timbersaw losing his life very quickly. There needs to be some sort of save. Quick, we're going to pop the BKB and try and help him out here. They are keeping him alive for a little bit, but now the Abyssal Blade comes onto the real target, and Mikke is just going to die. No chance of responding, no chance of doing anything. Insania will go out with a bang, but they will go out, and game number 2 will belong to OG, and that was a convincing one. 39k gold advantage at 35 minutes into the game. 40 kills. Yeah, and even rolling in to try and get that CS. I don't think he got that. Slightly unfortunate. And he's also going to trade a bunch of his health as Thompson just right-clicks him down. I mean, this Venge ain't no joke. Meanwhile, down at the bottom lane, mid-1's going to be able to bring down Koikfer, but mid-1 is going to trade his life for this one as Insania makes the rotation in. Boxy still fighting into Saxa and No-Tail. No-Tail is trying to keep Saxa alive with the tether. Insania is going to follow with the Fortune's End. Getting in range for Purifying Flames. It's not quite enough with the Swashbuckle as well, but the heals will come through. Saxa stays alive, just living on the edge here, and they're actually looking for a play. They're going on to Insania, and they go into the Snowball. Now they've got, oh, what a disgusting combination with the tag team, with the overpower, and in comes mid-1 just in time to sweep up the kill. Now looking into Boxy, but Koikfer is back as well. Just going to throw in a couple of poisons, chase back OG, and it looks like this lane's going to reset a little bit now. Oh dear, another snowball. 3 boys get inside the snowball together, and Koikfer is on the other end of it, and they will bring him down this time. The gap closes there. Fortune's End, but unfortunately they can't quite get on top of that Enigma. And Sienna, meanwhile, just taking some chunks out of Saxa. Tiger, he's got a roll available, doesn't really want to overcommit to this one with only 2 rocks, so they're going to have to chill out. And that's just going to be a free kill onto the Spectre, only costing them a black hole, which Seb happily uses. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, they get a kill onto Koikfer as well. And No-Tail finds a shovel. This little ball of light is going to dig like his life depends on it. Meanwhile, Thompson in the middle lane being jumped right now. Horn's going to come through as well. They really want to try and bring down the Venge. She's going to go for the 2-meter swap. Is it going to be able to save her? Doesn't look like it. They're saying that they will finally get the drum. Meanwhile, the ultimate comes down from mid-1 as he comes into this try and gets himself a kill onto Boxy straight off the bat. Snowball forwards into Insania, making out the high ground. Going to be able to now turn around and dish out a bit of damage as Saxa instead will fall, but mid-1 does actually find the Lucent Beam. And now No-Tail getting very low, still wants to keep the tether onto mid-1, has to break it. He's going to get run down, jumps across. It's not enough. Wait, is that a right click? I don't know. Meanwhile, mid-1 under the tier 1 tower, trying to fight up for all he's worth, but he is going to fall by the looks of it. But Thompson gets a return kill with his little illusion. Kill 2 creeps, then just pieces out like, yep. Just chilling, bros.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
They do indeed. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Koikfer's going to get dropped here. A reload in from No-Tail on mid-1. This is so brutal. It's so quickly, though. Roshan is getting low. Tiger's going to roll in, sees Roshan's HP, and immediately gets bashed up by him. Thanks, Rosh. Who's tier that you want anyway? Is No-Tail going to slide across to join in mid one. Boxy just trying to disrupt thing. In comes a Horde. They're trying to find themselves a target as No-Tail is going to get blown up immediately. Now they're jumping across, looking on some front lines. Thompson is going to be the new target, maybe, but Tiger's gone down in the meantime, and Mickey with the blade mail trying to do the work. In comes a black hole from Seb. He's low on HP, but it doesn't really matter. They'll be able to kill off the Spectre. Quake in some trouble as Thompson takes him down, getting pretty low himself, but the Snowball's going to save him. Up to the high ground they go, looking for Boxy. Boxy will fall. 3 dead for the side of Liquid's going to get away, though. There we go, at the very least. Liquid, well, this was the best play they've had in a very long time.
Pathetic. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Liquid looking to make something happen here. They've got the black hole in 9 seconds inside of OG. As meanwhile, Tigers is going to get completely obliterated. He rolls into the fight and gets killed off very quickly. Liquid realizing their opportunity to go is long past. Now they just need to survive. Boxy hiding in the tree lines, quaking as the swap comes out from Thompson, bringing Insania into a whole world of hurt. A swap, another swap from Thompson as he kicks himself further into the base. The black hole comes down, just catching out Koikfer. Seb lands it on the edge. Boxy's going to come through the snowball to stop him getting bashed up. And No-Tail's going to come in and try and keep Thompson alive. No one's just dying on the side of OG. They're keeping everybody alive, and now Boxy could be in some trouble. They've got the shot, they've got the damage. They'll bring down another hero. 4 dead on the side of Liquid. Like, make the decisive calls. And it was fantastic. Like, there was no hesitation at all. Like, the moment it happens, they're just like, boom, boom, boom. Every spell in the world thrown in their faces is, yeah, Mickey's getting caught out there, reflecting a lot of damage. Almost brings down Saxer in the process. Won't do so. And that's just going to be a dead Spectre, which is not really what you want to be hearing if you're a Liquid fan. Meanwhile, it's dropped. Boxy going to be actually saved at the very last second by Insania. Can he get himself out? Going for the TP back to base, and that should keep him alive. Insania trying to copy his success, but unfortunately will just get killed off by mid one. Doesn't even bother.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Target with the roll in, the toss back onto the tusk, but unfortunately they were waiting inside the pit for him, and they bring him down, and look at Boxy! He's rolling through! He thought he was immortal, but he gets completely shredded. They're going to look across towards Koikfer as well, onto the high ground. We shall go, rolling on in onto this fight, but the punch up into the air as mid one said, No-Tail surround him, and they'll be able to kill off yet another. Liquid in a flash, lose 3 heroes. And with these pesky glaives, they're going to be able to get them easily. Tiger rolling in, Horn going to follow up as well. They're looking for No-Tail in the back as Mickey tries to single it out, but meanwhile in the front, well, they're looking for a target. Boxy going to jump through, huge shield crash onto everybody as mid one pops a BKB, pops the Eclipse, try to turn it around, big black hole coming down as well, locking down the Spectre, locking down the Panga. They are both dead and out of the equation. Tiger's going to be next on the list. They are getting low on Luna. Is it going to matter though? It is not. They take down Koikfer, they take down Insania. Everybody dead on the side of Liquid. The tier 4s are being attacked. That is going to be it for Team Liquid. The double Gs are dropped and they are gone. They are out. OG will take the victory 2-1 over Team Liquid.
Victory.